There is a New York Times report today that accuses you of blurring the line between.
Is the New York Times, is that the same publication that's going to go as a prize for false reporting on the Russiagate? Is it the same organization?
I gotta check my Pulitzer.
I think the judge just ruled against the New York Times for their lies about the Russiagate hoax. And they might have to give back that Pulitzer Prize. That New York Times?
Let's move on. Okay, next question. I got one.
How's it? No. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Mac Hawaii, the channel. Okay. Get everything here? Aloha, everybody. It's Saturday, May 31st, the actual last day of May. And a little vlog, little news. Trying not to be too. The sun is just getting up. Now this. If I press the little button, it only stays on for a little bit. I just found that. Hey, let's get that one on. Let's stay. Okay, just stay up. Oh, okay. Let's have. So everything going on here? Everything's good here. Oh, Bucky.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Okay. Yeah, and, what is that sound? Okay, what am I doing? Little vlog, little news. Alright, it's been kind of, blue, bouncy up in the air and all that.
I can't see you.
And, good news with, Michael. I mean, he had it's like, there was an in and out with, in the knee thing, because they had the operation and it got infected, and they go back and it produces a fever, and then it did that again. It produced a fever, so he had to go to the ER and have it drained, and so they kind of flushed that. So he's feeling good, but he's in the coop again, and so I wish him well. And I don't know, seeing how wrong. How visitations go, I don't know, whatever. So anyhow, let's see, the birds out there are gone. So it's like the second day in a row I go out there to chase them away, so they would go away, and I go out there to chase them away, and they're not there. Did it work? Maybe the lead bird went, forget that place, that guy comes out and he's a nutcase in the morning. Let's just go over here, and that was the whole idea. So maybe it works. That's
Bruce.
I can still hear them at night, though. That's for sure. They're right over there. There's a whole group of them.
Fool.
Now the news. Okay, news, which is like, little slapstick version of it. Little kind of what I remember from all the because they spin the stories out of the White House to make themselves look good, because there's elections coming up and they want to look good to the people. And also they do this thing where they kind of shock and awe with the news cycles. Something's going on over there that maybe people should be paying attention to. Like, what are you doing over there? And then over there, there's distraction. We're going to buy Greenland or whatever. Distraction stuff. And since he thinks, I got Supreme Court backing, I can do no crime while in office doing presidential things, that he's not really worried about doing these things right blatantly under our noses in broad daylight. Like, as if to say, it's all normal.
Why are you here? Okay.
Like the public doesn't know. The public, I think, for the most part, a lot of the public sees all that. They're just like, what can we do? And if you protest, like if you're a student on a university, they'll check your visa and green card. It's just so nutsy. It sounds I mean, it's unfolding just like dictator playbook. And so it's all this Agenda 2025 thing, I think, and he's gotten a lot of things in there. But the tariffs, open it. The tariffs are really still in place. Boom. You know, and I don't know. It's a Congress thing. It's not a presidential thing. But he doesn't care if he does anything wrong. It's like I just saw this Abraham.
What is that?
Richard Nixon, Watergate president, who resigned before he can get whatever. He was doing an interview before the stuff unfolded, and he's like saying, David Frost was the interviewer. He's saying, softly, just you got me. I don't know what's going on here. Then Richard Nixon said, "Well, it's not illegal if the president does it. By definition, it's not illegal if the president does it." He wasn't referring to the Watergate thing, actually, but people hear that, like Trump is brought to his attention, and then he's like, "It's not illegal." Yeah, the president is just a citizen. He's like, you might say, the first citizen. That's all. You can do illegal things, but they save. The only thing he's known to be immune to is like civil lawsuits, like bringing up a lawsuit like, "You owe me money for that car I sold you," or your fence is on my picket, my property. Things, civil lawsuits, but not criminal. Criminal lawsuits aren't, but now Supreme Court. The list is on and on, doesn't it? But the main thing I think I was looking at is China bought U.S. steel in a sense. They have an interest now in U.S. steel. Trump saying, "I will never sell U.S. steel." And the workers are, "Yay, we'll all vote for you, big union." Now Japan kept knocking on the door. Japan comes in and says, "Hey, we want to buy." And so they infiltrated tens of billions to reboost American steel. And Trump's trying to sell that, spin that to the U.S. So now it's like a company that's partly owned by Japan. Okay? Now here's the weird part. Trump, at the same time, kicks up the tariff on U.S. steel. So it was like 30%. Now he just, on his way to this meeting, he's like, "Well, let's just make it 50%. Like off the cuff, making up numbers. Yeah, make it 50. 100. No, back to 50. Let's make it 50%. So tariff on steel is 50%. Boom, out of the blue. So you have to have steel from America, or it's 50% tariff if it comes in elsewhere. But if it's Japanese owned, do they
come here?
Are they tariffing themselves? Did that company get tariffed? But it really don't matter, because Trump in the federal government has his Royal Monetary Fund it's going to be based on crypto. Just put your bitcoins in there. Royal Monetary Fund, right? Just like the Qatar plane. It's going to be his later. The National Monetary Fund. And then the money coming in from companies being tariffed can go in there and beef that up. It's not going off to pay the deficit or debt or whatever. It's going in that, I'm sure. And so he's got his tariffs on the U.S. steel. He's collecting it from the company, and it's going in his bank account. And the National Monetary Fund. And the company has to make up that cost, so that goes to the people, because the cost is passed on to the people. It happens every time. So prices go up. So in essence, it's a tax on the people. That's how the people are taxed. Money goes to Trump, not really the government.
Help me.
It's like And this is totally fine. Okay, so with that being said,
Grandmother.
Grandma, Hawaii's got news too. Look, Hawaii's got news. Oh, I got to go like this though. Next button. Governor Green, he's a good governor. He signed a new law providing free lunch for needy public school students. So the thing that's like outlawed by the federal government, the state's kind of eating the cost. There's Musk, Douglas drugs family drama campaign. What the? Oh gosh. Musk leaves, has a big Trump gives him the key to the, not the city, the key to the White House. That little, here's a big key for you. Trump. Musk is sitting there with a black eye. He's like, and my kid gave it to me. Good kid, punch me. His kid named X. What? Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No, absolutely. And Musk is, oh, it's been nice working for you. I gotta go, make sure my Tesla stock doesn't go down to zero, and leaves. And then Trump's like, well, he's not really leaving, and Doge isn't really going away. Doge isn't going away. So in essence, that little thing where he can only be a special employee for whatever 130 days is over. So that's a ceremony thing. Yep. See, we're playing by the rules, but we're not playing by the rules because
Next to me.
he's got the key to the White House. He can come back anytime. He probably will. And Doge is still going, and he's gonna leave it up to more Doge people, the 20-something-year-old nerds that are taking over the IRS or whatever. Crazy? No, it's not really happening. It's not happening. So, yeah, that's just so silly that it's and
See you.
no, so much stuff happened to Musk. His ketamine, and it's just so much stuff. Anyways, so
Lady of the night.
Lady of the Night in sports. Okay, so how about a little back in the day? Does that work? Yeah, 1960. When you're relaxing, you don't. You just hang out there on the production line, picking out the pineapples. It went from what is
I'm
it?
walking.
I'm walking. It went from plantation to factory assembly line conditions. All those little chunks in the pineapple.
Oh, pick up, make sure all the chunks go into the
Cannery. That was a job. Like if you're like out of high school, hey, work at the cannery. I was like, nah, no thanks. Little maybe this. Oh, is that a Tariffs? He's under here somewhere. Oh, like a wreckage. Oh, the Tariffs crumpled on him. He's the red tie crumpled on Trump. Yeah, kind of. Because that's kind of his downfall, and he's like, Tariff. So what should we do?
I'm close.
I'm close. What should we do here? My phone, my face, water, there's not much going on here, so I guess we'll do this.
Rethinking boundaries in tumultuous West Bank.
Eve, Benjamin Netanyahu wants Gaza that badly. Give it to him. In exchange, designate the West Bank of North Jerusalem together with all Israeli land north of Tel Aviv and south of Lebanon between the Mediterranean Sea and Jordan as an independent Palestine. This would also provide a buffer between Israel in the south and Lebanon and Syria in the north and reduce conflict in the region. Designate Jerusalem an independent city-state governed by the United Nations Trusteeship Council. Linda Paul Kailua. Oh, gee, thank you.
He hides.
Thank you, Linda. There. What? I don't think that'll do anything. I think you're being I don't think you're being what do you call it? Satiric. If he wants Gaza that
What should
badly,
I do?
give it to him. In exchange, designate the West Bank. Oh, so the West Bank. Oh, instead of just Gaza being a second city-state, all those lands are going to be independent Palestine second state. So West Bank, that little thing, and that just makes or he can have Gaza and we can have that. In the north, there's a different terrorist group that's backed by from Lebanon.
I want it.
In the West Bank, the terrorist group there is backed out of Jordan, and a lot of these are
He is touching you.
funded by these Arab countries like Iran and Qatar and stuff like that. Hamas got back to Qatar. Qatar backed Hamas. Oh, jeez. Anyways, yeah, it's so convoluted. Yeah, that's a great idea. Put a pin in it on the board. We'll check on it later. Anyways, have a great Saturday. Aloha, and hope Mike goes well, and see what we'll. I don't know. Oh, hope. I think he's doing better now. It's just like get well. Anyways, aloha. Have a good Saturday. Aloha to you. You're at the.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.